this isn't content. It's evidence. Welcome to the realm. I've always believed that the things we create say more about us than the things we say. Every art piece, every story, every script, every setback, and every single lesson ever learned becomes evidence. Greetings, I'm Mr. Ellison. People often think impact begins with opportunity. I believe it begins the moment you choose to keep building. I've been building long before anyone was watching. I don't believe talent alone is what sets people apart. It's what they do with it. Beautiful, 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 yeah. Welcome to the realm. Beautiful, 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 yeah. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Shaking up the world one mind at a time while loving on it with one soul and a rhyme. Cause I got it my way and every day is a Friday. Except we can't get fired in this piece. Why? Because we own these streets. Say, beautiful, 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 yeah, yeah. Shaking up the world one mind at a time and loving on it one soul and a rhyme. Cause I got it my way and every day is just like a Friday, baby. So we can't get fired in this piece. Welcome to the realm. Because we own these. Now let's get it. What's goodie, tribe? One of the greatest misconceptions I've encountered about entrepreneurship is that people think the greatest resource is money. Raise more capital, make more sales, build more revenue. And don't get me wrong, money matters. It absolutely does. But the longer I've been building, the more I've started to think we've been looking at the wrong resource. Actually, I don't even think this is just about startups anymore. I think it's true for every founder. A founder's greatest resource isn't money, it's energy. So, let's chat about it. As founders and entrepreneurs, we constantly hear about the hustle. We've been programmed to believe we need to hustle harder, grind until midnight, wake up before everybody else, outwork everyone, sacrifice everything. And while discipline absolutely matters, I've started asking myself a different question. How do we build something meaningful while also protecting our most valuable resource, our energy? Because the more I think about it, the more I've realized everything else depends on it. Money can be earned, borrowed, raised, saved, recovered. Knowledge can be learned. Books can teach it, mentors can teach it, experience can teach it. Even time, although limited, can be protected, prioritized, scheduled, but energy determines whether you can use any of those things. Without energy, money sits in the bank. Knowledge sits in a notebook. Ideas stay in your head, and plans stay on the shelf. Nothing moves. I've been asking myself lately, why has this season felt so difficult? And I realized it wasn't because I don't have ideas. It wasn't because I lacked vision. It wasn't because I ran out of time. It was because I was spending my greatest currency in places that couldn't return it. That realization changed the way I look at my life. If stewardship is the operating system, then energy is one of the first resources we're called to steward. That means I started looking at everything differently. Every conversation, every relationship, every project, every environment, every commitment. Asking one simple question: does this multiply my energy or constantly consume it? Notice, I'm not saying never help people. I'm not saying avoid hard things. I'm saying be intentional. Because every yes costs something, and every no protects something. I've noticed this while building Mr. Ellison LLC. Some days, the most productive thing I can do isn't create another document. It isn't design another system or chase another opportunity. Sometimes, the highest form of stewardship is protecting enough energy to continue building tomorrow. That's not laziness. That's sustainability. Because I'm not building something for 30 days. I'm building something that outlives me. I used to think I needed more money to build the life I wanted. Now, I am becoming a better steward of the energy I already have. Because as I steward my energy well, I create better work. I make better decisions. I build healthier relationships, and I recognize better opportunities. And then the money naturally has somewhere healthy to go. Because a founder's greatest resource isn't money, it's energy. Money can purchase tools, but only stewarded energy can build a life worth using them for. Here's the question I'll leave you with today. Where is your energy going? And does it reflect the future you're building? Sit with that. Because I've been sitting with it myself. Entrepreneurship has taught me a lot about businesses. But lately, it's been teaching me even more about stewardship. Because businesses can grow. Money can come and go. Opportunities will always appear. But if I lose the energy to build, none of those things matter. Maybe that's the real work of becoming a founder. Learning to steward the one resource that gives life to every other resource. Until the next page, keep building, keep learning, protect your energy. And as always, all love, tribe. Cause I got it my way, and every day is just like a Friday, baby. So we can't get fired in this piece.
Welcome to the world.
Because we own these. Now let's get it.